my friends, and welcome back to Black Myth Wukong. So, last time, we managed to take on a couple of different bosses. I think 2 rat boys and a fungus fox. And this time we have quite a bit of stuff to look into. First things first, off camera, I went through and I reset some of my abilities. I want to go through real quick and show you our new loadout. I'm sure that I am building the character all wrong, because I do in every game I play. I can never make a proper character build, but I think this is going to work for me. Also, last time I had unlocked quite a few things, but I forgot to look at them. So we got... oh, wrong button. So we got this guy, which I kind of predicted that, but that would only really be useful if I could use it multiple times. Ooh, you send out a shockwave, that's cool. And then what's this one? The fungus fox. Oh, it's just a charge. I think I'm gonna have to start upgrading at least this one and this one, because I know this one's really good, and I've heard that this one's rather alright. So, what else am I missing? Let's see. Inventory. Fire bellflower. On the barren cliff, only it blooms like flames dazzling in their brilliance. This can be used to make medicines. Arat gold piece. Peeling gold from an Arat statue's face? How outrageous. There surely must be a reason behind such an act. With a single blow I shall reveal the humble clay beneath your gilded facades. I have no idea what this is for. I know this unlocked the back scratcher. Oh, that's what I keep forgetting to do. So, I had my critical chance increased. Sorry. I have a hiccup stuck in the back of my throat and it just won't come up. I had my critical chance increased by my new weapon. So I wanted to try this out to help out my stamina a little bit. And then before we move on, yeah, we got a bunch of these. Let's see. Here we go. Blazebone. In the land of Yellow Wind Ridge, where relentless winds raged day and night, the tomb mounds were often ravaged by mighty gusts, revealing the exposed bones, a sight all too familiar. One day, a hurried merchant found himself passing through Yellow Wind Ridge on an urgent matter. However, the villagers warned him of the terrible danger and refused to be his guide. After walking alone for hours, the merchant rested by the roadside, eating his rations. It was then that he noticed a set of skeletal remains in the withered grass. The bones were incomplete due to greedy vultures and wolves. Were you slain by bandits lying here in this desolate place? Or, like me, did you find no joy in life and chose to end it yourself? Overwhelmed with sorrow, the merchant sighed as he looked upon the skull and wondered aloud. You now lie uncovered in the wilderness, and I can only imagine the sorrow your family must feel. Moved by compassion, he untied his bundle, weeping as he began to dig a grave to bury the remains. Suddenly, the skeleton sat up, startling the merchant, who fell to the ground and scrambled backwards in fear. Using bony hands to support itself, the skeleton approached the merchant and pushed the bundle towards him. Astonished, the merchant cautiously accepted the bundle and resumed his journey. The skeleton followed him from a distance, and together they traveled peacefully for hours. Gradually, the merchant let his guard down and removed his inner shirt to drape it over the skeleton's frame. From that moment on, whenever a strange noise arose, the skeleton would guide the merchant to take cover behind rocks. With furtive glances, the merchant would then witness guys passing by the path. For several days they continued on this way until the merchant finally reached the main road again. That was the moment the skeleton ceased to move. Grateful for its companionship, the merchant offered to transport the skeleton's remains back to its homeland. However, after a moment's hesitation, the skeleton turned and walked back into the swirling sands of the ridge. Perhaps it had already forgotten where it came from. That is a surprisingly wholesome journal entry. Usually these end up in death for whoever tried to get involved with the Yao guy. But let's read the poem. On the road, bare bones on display, flesh rotted, decayed, faded away. Long gone, forgotten in name, his homeland lost, in death's claim. Alright, so we got the swift bat, and then we got some chiefs. Alright, after the harvest, the rent man arrived in the village. The villagers cleaned a long, abandoned manor for his stay, and treated him to a sumptuous feast. I can't read. Full from food and drink, the village chief spoke directly. The rent is a heavy burden on us. Is there any possibility to reduce it? The rent collector replied, The rent has been determined by your lord. I'm but a paid man tasked with taking what is due. I have no power to change it. The talk turned into an unending argument. As dusk approached, the villagers hastily left. An old widow lingered, offering a suggestion to the rent man. Our village offers little amusement, but on that hill there's a pavilion fine for moon gazing. Should you grow weary, that 'tis a place to ease your mind. With these words he too departed. He? Oh, widower, not widow. Okay. Confused me there for a second. That night, the rent man, lantern in hand, pondered his ledgers and the days of disputes ahead. Seeking solace, he walked towards the pavilion, but as he stepped into the courtyard, a figure descended with wings of flesh, claws for hands, and a maw of pointed teeth. Terrified, he fled, only to be ambushed by a similar creature lurking in the trees. The bat guys squabbled over him for the first bite, chittering and chattering. Seeing them locked in a stalemate, the rent man drew a blade from his belt and beheaded one. Damn. The other sprang, fangs bared towards him, but he dodged it with a struggled roll. That night, the rent man and the bat dog-fought. Fangs and blade clashed until dawn. Come morning, villagers come to the manor to prepare the rent man his morning meal, only to find him sitting by the door, a blade at his side, pinning two headless bat corpses to the earth. In the days that followed, they paid their full rent and hosted another rich feast, sending the rent man back to the town with due respect. Hey, man, they tried. In shadows deep, the bat guy lies, far from clamor under the skies. In moonlight hues, blood it sips, as though yellow wind it slips. Oh, as through yellow wind it slips. Sorry about that. Still no colored pictures, huh? Crowman's the only one who deserves a colored picture? I don't know what he did to the guy making the journal, but hopefully it was worth it. Alright. Fungus Fox. There was a general's son who served as a drill master in the barracks. Cruel and ruthless he was, and the soldiers trembled at his commands. Yet out of respect for the general, they bore their resentment in silence. The drill master, who had a passion for hunting, kept a Chinese zigao, a slender hound. One day, he went hunting with several instructors, but returned empty-handed. Much to his shame, he blamed the innocent hound for their failure and had it beaten. What the shit? I'm glad I beat the shit out of it. Oh, wait, no, what? Is the Earth Wolf going to be the dead puppy? Am I the bad guy? The soldiers who had been ordered to kill the hound were much troubled in spirit. They buried the hound in a field behind the barracks, where many lingzhi mushrooms grew, and gathered at night to chant sutras for the repose of its soul. One night, the drill master heard a dog barking outside the barracks. He sent men to seek out the source of the noise, but the barking ceased each time they approached, only to resume once they had returned to sleep. After a few times, the drill master lost his temper and went to investigate himself. As he stood in the yard, he felt the sound come from beneath the ground, and ordered his men to dig up the earth. As the soil was cleared away, the hound leapt from the earth, appearing as it had in life, but now adorned with thin tentacles, the fungus stuff, like the roots of some peculiar plant. The drill master, thrilled by this rare find, called to the hound. It recognized its master and bounded joyfully towards him. However, 2 hard antler-like mushrooms had grown upon its head. As the hound leaped into the drill master's arms, these mushrooms pierced his chest, and he died then and there. Good! Animal-abusing son of a bitch. The soldiers rushed to call the healers, shouting in panic and confusion. Amid the turmoil, no one thought to catch the hound. Later, no matter how they searched, they never found a trace of it. On moonless nights with winds that cry, the time for debts and vengeance nigh, in kind Yao guys place your trust, but wicked souls defy you must. Well, I'm glad that the dude got what he deserved, but that poor puppo. The royal family of flowing sands. Okay, hopefully this will tell me a little bit more about what's going on here. The kingdom of flowing sands had 3 princes of the royal line. The eldest prince, favored by the king, was a renowned warrior for his valor in the battles against the Fuban. He was granted the title of valiant general, but later a shadow darkened his mind, clouding his reason and erasing his memories of his kin. Thus he was hidden away. Okay, so that explains why he ate his dad. The king was heartbroken. Luckily, 2 of his sons yet remained. The 3rd prince, the youngest and the king's most trusted, was well versed in poetry and deeply fond of Buddhist teachings. He possessed both wisdom and strength. However, when the king issued the rodent reverence edict and executed those ministers who opposed it, the 3rd prince left in protest. Okay, that's a bit of a shock. Wrath consumed the king, but one of his sons still remained. The 2nd prince, though a man of great strength, was simple of mind. He was neither as skilled a warrior as his elder brother, nor as clever as his younger sibling. Of the 3 sons, he was the least favored by the king. Nevertheless, he remained by the king's side the longest. When the Yellow Wind King retrieved a mighty vessel and returned, the king of flowing sands rallied to his banner with what remained of his people. Hoping to reclaim his lost kingdom, the Yellow Wind King, short on men, saw the fierce spirit in the 2nd prince and welcomed him and his followers into his ranks. But the Yellow Wind King had a tiger vanguard, whose hunger for rat flesh required a fresh feast each day. When the Yellow Wind King retreated into his meditating seclusion, the tiger grew even bolder. Only the savage might of the second prince's hammer could give him pause from time to time. Much did the second prince sacrifice for his father, the king. Yet through all the perils and hardships they endured, the king of flowing sands never failed to bring the eldest prince with him, and continuously sent minions to seek out the youngest. What thoughts dwelled in the heart of the second son? None could say. Oh, poor guy. A foolish son, a clever father. One plans ahead, the other rather. On the battlefield, no room for kin. The cunning father flees, leaving his son within. Yeah, the dad was kind of a piece of crap. Alright, so got the first prince, and I believe this is the last one. The yellow-furred rat had quelled the calamity caused by Fubon, earning the king's deep respect, and being appointed as the royal sage. No matter the state affairs or the minutiae of daily life, the king would first seek his counsel. At the sage's suggestion, the king issued the rodent reverence edict. So it was the first brother's fault for the rodent reverence edict, and then the third brother got all butthurt and left, despite the fact that they're all rats and it only would have benefited them? Prompting rodent guys from all around to migrate into the city. The first prince, having distinguished himself in battle, was conferred the title of brave general and was basking in his success. However, he was deeply displeased that a guy sage had stolen his shine. Using the pretext of the rodent guys causing trouble, he rallied court officials to petition for the royal sage's removal. Several upheavals ensued in the court, resulting in the deaths of many loyal to the prince, and even the third prince left in anger. Okay, there it is. So it wasn't so much the edict as it was the murder that made him leave. Yet the king's trust in the sage remained unshaken. On the sage's birthday, the entire kingdom worshipped his statue, and even the king paid a visit to the temple of royal sage himself to offer incense and prayers. Unable to contain his fury, the first prince overturned the incense table in public. Such an affront to royal authority could not be tolerated. Enraged, the king imprisoned the prince. The sage, however, was not angered and even spoke many good words for the brave general. Learning of the sage's intercession, the prince became even more convinced that he was a deeply scheming, evil guy. Cursing him incessantly in his cell, the king, upon hearing this, grew more antagonized by his unruly son. Hence he decreed that the prince needed strict discipline, ordering that his meals be delivered down to his cell door thrice daily, with no visitors allowed. Initially, the prince was very stubborn, but over time he softened and began to plead for mercy. Yet he remained defiant in his heart, constantly plotting to kill the rodents and avenge himself once he was free. One day his meal was late, and he was growing anxious. Then he heard the sound of a key turning, and the cell door unexpectedly opened. After waiting for a while and seeing no one enter, he walked out himself. To his astonishment, the guards and officials bustling about outside were no longer human. They all became rats dressed in robes. The prince thought it was the sage had led the rodent guys to usurp the throne, and in his panic he charged into his father's golden hall, a short, stout rat, speaking in his father's voice. Okay. And this is why they hated the edict, because they were all human, and then they turned into rats. Kind of like that, the rat governor, I think he was called. Speaking in his father's voice, called out to him. This must be an impostor. The prince grabbed a guard's sword and struck at the king. Chaos erupted in the hall. Only the royal sage brought forth a bronze mirror for the prince to see himself. In the reflection there was no trace of the brave general, only an enormously fat rat. Oh God. Though hairless, strength prevails. Sturdy and bold, never frail. Madness hides in the mountain, where winds sing. In dark gutters, reigns as king. Okay, so that does clear a few things up. So the king and his sons were all human, and slowly got turned into rats by this sage. The same one that made the edict that has sort of dictated how everybody else has been going about their business. But as you can see, in order to mess with my skills, I came back to this shrine. Well, to be more accurate, I started the recording session and I was back at this shrine, so I figured I'd mess with my skills a little bit. But before we start making progress... Oh God. I may have to go back in and rechange the settings a little bit. Come on. Ow. Why did I explode? Ow. You dirty little shit. Okay, that's run. Sorry, it's been a little while. Like I was saying, before I go run off to make progress... not again. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to look at the settings real quick. Give me just a second. Okay, I think that's good. Hopefully I don't have to tweak it too much more. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, before I make progress. So, let me make one thing perfectly clear. I hate YouTube spoilers. It nearly ruins my day to doom scroll into a landmine. But, every now and then, they show me something that I absolutely would have missed. Like this. Doesn't look like there's anything there, does it? Unless I turn into a giant baby and smash the wall. Absolutely ridiculous. They couldn't have had like a crack or some kind of a hint? Alright. Anybody in here? I think it's just this item. I don't think I actually have to fight anybody. But we will see.
Their minds yearn to ascend, yet fame still holds sway.
This is interesting.
Their glory fades through time. In tombs of somber gray.
Can I interact with this? No, it's monkey getting taught with a bunch of other monks. Huh. Alright, well. So, before we go any further forward, this is a good chance for me to go back to the first area now that I have this item. As it turns out, I have left at least one treasure chest behind anyway. So I was going to have to look for an excuse to go back there. But, yeah, this will work as good as any, because this is the item that I was looking for to go be able to get that boss that I missed. Oh, God. You can eat my ass, dude. Hello. I can... What? Okay. Alright. My head cracked open a little bit there for a second. I was not ready for a whole nother door. Where? There it is. Lost it there for a second. Oh, I keep forgetting to do this. I did say when I got to the second area, I was at least going to pick this up. I don't think I'm going to use any of this stuff, but I'll grab it all the same. Alright, let's head off to... I think we'll go grab the treasure chest that I missed first and foremost before we go deal with the boss. I thought... I know I saw a treasure chest here, but I think there's... Yeah, there it is. There it is. I think there might be another one over by Guang Mo. Oh, come on, game. You can do it. There we go. I'll take this. Nothing overly life-changing, but at the same time, I didn't want to leave it behind. While I'm here, I might as well check this out. Yep, can't go in there. Okay. So, I think I may have forgotten one more over by Guang Mo's area. So, we'll go deal with that real quick. And then I will head off to go fight that boss. Let's see. Oh, okay. So that's a NPC marker. That confused me there for a second. I think I need to go here if I'm going to Guang Mo. Sorry about all this. I know I've spent most of this episode trying to clean up all the things I've missed, but hopefully we'll be able to clear the rest of this stuff. Oh, come on. Get out of the way. Snake buddy's coming. We're just going to run straight over there. And then hopefully be able to go take on that boss. I just want to be double sure. Ow. Take it. Sorry about that. I just want to be double sure that I'm not forgetting anything. So I believe it was over by the bell. If this is even a thing. Nope. Okay. Just looks like some of the other things. Alright. Well, enough wasting time. I think it's off to go fight that secret boss. And, like I said earlier, one of the few times I'm thankful for a YouTube spoiler, because there is no way I would have been able to find this by myself. Sorry about that. I think we go... Yeah, we go to the giant baby. And then after we take on this boss, I will head back over to Chapter 2 and try and make a little bit of progress this time. Depending on how bad this thing is about to beat the crap out of us. Hopefully it won't take too long. Not playing around with you homeless wolf guys. Oh, we doing this. There you go. Let's see. I think it's just over here. You know what? Nope. I've had enough of you goddamn archers. I think this way? Maybe? Is someone talking? Oh.
What deed must his head be? What deed must the waters they govern roam free? For what deed must all matters not known how to be? For what deed must mercy's hand so woe upon thee? For what deed must the red one into the woods flee? Smoke rises high from wood afire. Hit the back, let the beats respire, as in mist thunders conspire.
Okay, that wasn't ominous. I really would have liked some kind of a hint to come back here and not just a new voice when I'm in the area. Oh god. Yeah, eat shit, waterfall. Another crack. I wonder what the hell this thing's gonna be. Even though I did get spoiled, I managed to turn away before I actually saw what the boss looked like. I wanted to save at least something for you guys. But I figured at the very least I'd figure out how to get the item and unlock this. Hello? The Whomping Willow? Oh, that's not good. A red dragon. Are you Red Boy? No, you're not Red Boy. You're just Red Loong. Damn it. I wasted that. Ow. 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 Heal up. Okay. This guy might beat my ass just a little bit. Come on, go down. Yes! Oh, eat shit, you oversized pool noodle. I don't know why you have these pots on your back, but I'm breaking them, you little he-bitch. Come on, eat shit. You stay on the ground. Ow. That hurt. Heal up. Stay back. Alright, we got our immobilized back. Ow. You dirty bitch. Heal up. Come on, try and attack again. Gotcha, you son of a bitch. Ow. Go down. Just gotta get in there. I don't know who the hell this thing is. I think it might be Red Boy from the stories. Ow. Damn it. Damn, this thing is kicking my ass. I don't know if I was meant to take this thing on quite yet. Ow. Gotta get back. Alright, you dirty bitch. Ow. Fucker. Try and attack one more time. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright. Well, At least get to figure out how this fight works. But damn, that is not a good sign. I've taken him down to half health, and I'm completely out of mana. Come on. Just eat shit. Get back. Come on. Suck shit. Really wish I had... Nope. Get back. Really wish I had some kind of healing potion. Ow. I'm so fucking close. Oh yeah, you hiding, you little bitch? Ow. You dirty, dirty whore. Just go down. I gotta take full advantage. I can't let him get back up. No. Go down, you dirty bitch. Come on. Ow. I can do this. Just a little bit more. Oh no. Gotta get back. Don't you touch me. Oh. Oh, you go down. Oh, I'm not letting you get back up, you dirty son of a bitch. Come on. Gotcha. Holy shit. I did not expect to do that first try. Eat every inch of my ass, red boy. Ooh. Pretty. They're putting some emphasis on this. God damn. Well, we got another spark and a dragon pearl. Anything else? Well, let's go grab this first and foremost. Hello? What'd I get? Ooh. That means nothing to me. Ooh, that means something. A Boshan sensor. Let's take a look at all this stuff that we've picked up. So, ooh. Ooh, okay. So, the Dragon Wreath Staff moderately increases the damage dealt by all pillar stance moves. Alright. So that may not be our cup of tea, but it looks very cool. I think we'll stick with this, at least for now. Okay, so this was the DLC one. Let's take a look at this. In tranquil lands, make a home. In the bustling market, make money. Yeah, fair enough. I like the defense on this one, but the unique effect of being able to drink while I sprint sounds really good. Yeah, okay, it's the same description. Ooh, that does look cool, though. As does that. And those. It's a nice little outfit. I'll give it that. Okay. The Boshan sensor grants considerable damage reduction when gourd use is depleted. Okay, that might be really good. And then slightly increases movement speed. Again, might be really good. Hark, the wind rises. The Yao guy must be coming this way. Incense's sweet aroma, prayers ascend, longevity's blessings, sufferings end. Alright. Now, let's take a look at some of this stuff. Veiled in clouds and mist at rest, this long tail, dragon tail, conjures thunder and lightning with its every move. Its purpose lingers in mystery, likely to unfold in times ahead. Maybe I should look into pillar stance. An electric staff does sound pretty good. Shining brightly and dazzling in color, this long pearl once adorned a Long's chin. Dragons have pearls in their chins? What? Its purpose lingers in mystery, likely to unfold in times ahead. Yeah, fair enough. Now, I do not want to use this until I know what's going on with these. So, I gotta go talk to Monkey again, but I'll probably do that next episode since I've wasted enough time running about. Actually, you know what? I'm still in this area. I'll go talk to him before I head back to Chapter 2. These ancient dragon scales occasionally flicker with lightning. They seem to be calling out to their former owner. Okay, what am I missing here? Ooh. Trailblazer's Scarlet Gourd. When the gourd is full, the first sip replenishes to full health. Okay. How do I change this? Because we have... How do I... Okay, maybe I need to go talk to Monkey in order to actually do that stuff. Let's go running back to him. Let me just scrape this area real fast. Make sure I'm not forgetting anything behind. Oh, there was a journal page, wasn't there? Yep. Yep. The whole reason why I wanted to come back here. Alright. The Red Dragon. After the case of the old Dragon King of Jing River was settled, the Dragon Princes found themselves facing an uncertain future. Following the journey west, rewards were given based on merit, but only the Dragon Princes alone awaited judgment, heightening their anxiety. They sought out Yuan Sushang and asked him for a sign of their fortunes. The signs showed the dragon lies hid, not a time for action. That sounds like the line from a Magic 8 Ball, which became a thorn in their hearts. Among them, the most concerned were the 4 dragons who governed the 4 rivers, and knew well the might of those above. They took initiative to resign, hoping to save their lives by retreating. Yet the letters they submitted to the Celestial Court were all returned. What a bag of dicks. Time flew by, and one day, Yuan Sushang sought out the 4 dragons. He relayed that the signs had shifted to "The dragon lies hid, it stirs in the deep," indicating a favorable time for action. Upon hearing this, the 4 dragons left their underwater abode and went their separate ways to plan their next moves. The Red Dragon was quite astute, knowing that Black Bear Guy was greedy for treasures and had the protection of Gong Yin. He bartered all his valuable possessions with Black Bear Guy in exchange for an ideal cave nestled in the mountains. Afterward, he went into seclusion in the cave and slept for many years. Okay, so this wasn't Red Boy. It was just a red dragon who was minding his own business, taking a nap, when I came in and just beat the living shit out of him. I might actually be the bad guy. One day, he awoke and wanted to soar up the sky and stretch his body again, but he found that he could hardly climb the clouds. He remembered an ancient saying, "When a dragon wishes to ascend to the sky, it must first climb the claw wood." He wielded his thunderbolt tail to carve out a set of claw wood in the mountains to help him fly, but it was still to no avail. The red dragon was unwilling to accept defeat and sought help from Black Bear Guy. How is Black Bear going to teach you how to fly? Yeah, exactly. Although Black Bear Guy was not good at flying. He couldn't resist the chance for profit and that presented itself. He sold the Boshan censer he had bought from Gawnyan's place to the Red Loong, claiming that the censer could create clouds and smoke. He cited a passage from ancient texts to persuade the red dragon. A dragon cannot traverse without clouds. The red dragon believed this to be true. He embedded the censer on his back and burned his will to forcibly create smoke from it. When one censer was not enough, he added another. Each time the censers emitted smoke, they greatly consumed his will. Yet the help they provided was very limited. Although the red dragon could use it to fly again, the flight could never compare to that of the old days. He could only reside wearily among the claw woods. Alas, to think that the world harbors such vexing realities, a skill once mastered can fade with neglect. Such is the nature of all knowledge. If not applied, it withers away to nothing in the end. How lamentable. Yeah, I was just about to say, the poor dude took a nap and woke up and was now shit at being himself. Smoke rises high, from wood fire, hit the back, let the beast respire, as in mist thunders conspire. Alright. Well, now that we've finally taken him out, I think we want to go check in with our monkey buddy. That way I could actually look into how to make my my gourd work differently. I want to switch it from the coconut wine to lamb brew. Hello? Yeah, here it is. Alright. I thought I was stuck for a second. I should have enough time to get back over to the monkey and then pop back into chapter 2. Sorry that this has turned into such a big cleanup episode, but apparently I had forgotten a lot of stuff behind. Alright. I think we should have enough time to get back to Monkey, so long as I'm quick. Oh, come on. Come on. You can do it, computer. We're just gonna go and sprint right back to where we need to be. Hello, buddy. Yeah, go ahead. Come on. A little bit closer. You poor man. Alright. So. Yeah, I don't need it. Almost there. Hello? Okay. I keep forgetting where these things actually are. I probably should have Oh no, there was no reason for me to go and talk to him while I was over by Guangmo's area. Come on. Just gotta be quick. I don't know how much fiddling this is going to require, and I'd really like to end the episode over in Chapter 2.
Cheers! Cheers!
Okay, so I need fragrant vine. It seems like there's at least only one type of gourd, which is good. I would need 5 worms to upgrade this. I think we are gonna have to save that for now. But I will switch over to it at the very least. And I'll start saving up the wine worms. Because I need 4 more. Oh, nope, not what I wanted. Do you have anything, buddy? Nothing. Okie dokie.
There's no going back to the court now. Only drink can drown my sorrows.
Well, you have fun, buddy. Also, before I head off, what do I want to spend this on? I think I'm going to go with health, because I nearly died to that dragon. So, let's head on back over to Chapter 2, and then I think we're going to have to end it there for today, because it is getting to be about that time of the hour. Come on. Valley of Despair. Alright. Well, like I said, unfortunately, it's getting to be about that time of the hour. So, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming along with me. I hope you all have had a wonderful day. And until I see you next time, have fun and stay safe out there.